Hey, what's going on? This is another episode of the Reporter Vlog with the second half two and one. With the second half two and one on June 3rd, 2024. How you doing? Let's get right in. And like I said in my last episode, you know what to do. Like and subscribe to Think About It, otherwise known as the Real and the Truth. And let's get right into it. This is pretty much first story is pretty much just a dump because it's 5 days ago. Don't waste your money. Stores lowering prices in hopes of enticing shoppers back in. All of us have watched our grocery bills soar sky high recently. Some stores are saying that they are now lowering prices. It's 2 weeks after Aldi's announced a bags full of price cuts. Target is now following suit with even a bigger cut list. Target is lowering prices on 5,000 household products and food in an attempt to lure back shoppers that are tired of inflation. Here's some items included on the list: Clorox wipes, 80 cents cheaper. Goldfish crackers, 20 cents cheaper per bag. Papa sports drinks, 20 cents less per bottle. Uh, The reason for the cutbacks, according to MarketWatch.com, is stores are seeing signs of consumers finally cutting back. Targets reported an unexpected sales decline in the quarter that just ended. Rollbacks are in an attempt to get a shopper back into the stores. This is good news for shoppers. The price cuts are still small, and you are not yet see much of an improvement on your receipt. So, in other words, um, shoppers are getting tired of the high prices. The high prices pretty much just scary, and pretty much these store chains are just cutting back just a touch, trying to make it seem good. Trying to make just to lure them back in, but in the words of the last paragraph of this article, the improvement may not yet see much of an improvement on your receipt. That pretty much it's not really not really gonna show any improvement. They're just cutting back just a little bit, just to show a little mercy, just to get the shoppers back in. But shoppers are not dumb. They're just tired. They're just tired of inflation, tired of these store chains go following um, uh, going with the flow of the inflation and in the, in at the risk of in at the risk of losing shoppers, and that's what these chains did. They went with the flow of the inflation, lost the shoppers, and and the shoppers ain't coming in. I don't blame them. Anytime the anytime things are close, things that we normally buy, it used to be reasonable, are in the double digits now. Such as I think orange juice are close to double digits as far as the price, such as orange juice. I think because I haven't been in the store in quite some time. People are not going to go into the store. They're not. They're not. And but this is scaring the people not going to the store. Basically, scaring these chains, and they call themselves going to make things a little lighter and get the shoppers back into the stores. And what which brings us to this certain point. The real reason for the cutbacks, according to MarketWatch.com, is stores are seeing signs of consumers finally cutting back. Target reported an unexpected sales decline in the quarter that just ended. It's somehow how they take for the shoppers with it goes show you the shoppers are the most important thing in the deal, and that's all it's to it because they keep your business open. Oh my goodness, dang, hang up, hang up. Shoot. There you go. Like I said before, I got interrupted. The shoppers are the most important thing in the deal, and that's all it's to it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about your reputation whatsoever. You know, in your trying to survive inflation. Because all the shoppers got to do is cut back on coming in, and you are in trouble. Because the shoppers are the blood to every business. That's all it's to it. It's a perfect because, like I said, to read that point again, the real reason for the cutbacks, according to the MarketWatch.com, is stores are seeing signs of consumers finally cutting back. Target, which is one of the big boys, reported an unexpected sales decline in the quarter that just ended. Because if you raise the prices, you're not going to make no sales. And that's pretty much a business 101. Even though your even though your action isn't good enough, you still got to it still doesn't cover up the fact that the shopper, the consumer, is the most important thing in the deal. It's the bloodline of every business. Without the consumer, your business will not exist. It not exist. But that's gonna do it for this story. This old story been on my Facebook page a little bit too long. Off to the next one. To the most surprising one, man. What did Tyler Perry do to Alfonso Ribeiro? Um, of course, before I leave the other story, let's go back to that story to give it as far as credits. Can't forget about the credits because don't want no lawsuit, no plagiarism. Here's the credits on that story. And, it was brought to you by the at business story. It was brought to you by WRB. It was published May 29th, 2024. Updated May 29th of the same year. Now we can move on to this one. Let's see, what in the world did Tyler Perry do to Alfonso Ribeiro? Okay, Alfonso Ribeiro says he wants nothing to do with Tyler Perry. I don't need or ever want to that man to do anything for me. Hey, let me call you back. I'm on there. Oh, I'm on there. Bye. Okay. Okay. This is brought to you by Vibe. Brought to you by Vibe. Published by Presley Brown. May 29th, 2024, 11:16 a.m. Um, let's get right into it. Fonso Ribeiro has seemingly expressed his refusal to ever work for an associate with Tyler Perry again, as it appeared that Ribeiro has lack of regard for the entertainment mogul. On Tuesday, May 28, a fan on social media suggested that Perry could help revive Ribeiro's self-admittedly stifled career. The actor had recently spoke about being pigeonholed into formulaic characters in the vein of his role as Carlton Banks in the 90s sitcom Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The ex-user shared his thought on both Perry and Ribeiro by tagging each of their accounts in his posts, writing, "Tyler Perry needs to revamp Alfonso Ribeiro's career. I just know he could." Ribeiro quickly snapped back, rejecting the idea of him desiring or requesting Perry's assistance. "I don't need or ever want that man to do anything for me," he wrote in response. Burroughs' cold reply to the idea of working with Perry caught some fans off guard, as the usually jovial Ribeiro only experience working with Perry was as a director on a popular sitcom Meet the Browns. Burrow would direct 12 episodes in the series, including the one that received a controversy due to the allegations made against Perry by an actor who says he was pressured to play a role of a gay character or risk being fired. Whew. Actor and voice coach Brandon Jay deemed the alleged incident as the most stressful and hardest experience of his life, as he claims he was fed lines by Perry and expected to learn them on the spot. Ultimately, Jay would go forward with the role playing Jeffrey in the manner requested by Perry. Mm. Manner requested by Perry, despite expressing his dissatisfaction with Perry's approach during that lone episode working together, which Ribeiro happened to be a director of. Mm. The ex-user's suggestion for Ribeiro to work with Perry came in the wake of a recent comment that the 52-year-old had made about feeling typecast as Carlton Banks, deeming the experience of playing a popular character as somewhat as a gift and a curse. It was one of the greatest roles that I ever was fortunate enough to play, Ribeiro told Closer Weekly. But it was also the role that stopped me from acting again because people couldn't see me as anything else, he added. Mm-hmm. Man, oh man. So basically, well, this is uh, Alfonso Ribeiro refusing to be imprisoned by a role he played on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, uh, and how he and it's something when your career is stagnant and you don't want no help, especially you rather figure it out yourself rather than asking the help of another famous person like Tyler Perry. But Perry, he's a joke. I think I heard about him. Bro, who directed 12 episodes of the series, including one that received controversy due to the allegations made by Perry against Perry by an actor who says he was pressured into playing a role of a gay character or at the risk of being fired. Wow. So that tells you right there. That tells you right there. There's always a reason. That tells you right there. Man. That's Hollywood, though. You know, you gonna play this role, or you gonna be fired. Now, which matches up the reason why, pretty much why Alfonso Ribeiro is not gonna fool around with him. Which I can't blame him, because who in the world want to fool around with somebody that's gonna pressure you into playing a role that you don't really want to play? And that's probably the same garbage they would have tried on Ribeiro. And sometimes you just got to step away, like separate from what or the familiar, and that's what he's pretty much trying to do, because like he said in this article, um, Ed Roy's Carlton was pretty much a blessing and a curse, because nobody, because everybody, that's how people seen them as, and it's somehow in this case, uh, in this case, it was okay for him to step away from being Madea, but it's okay for somebody else. But somebody else got to be pressured into doing something they don't really want to do. But it's okay for him to step away from being Madea. So we definitely understand why Alfonso Ribeiro, because everything seems to always match up eventually. There's always a reason. There's always a beginning to what people say. And most times none. But like I said, we definitely understand the reason why Alfonso Ribeiro it doesn't want anything to do with Tyler Perry. Can't blame him, and then that's all it's to it. Shoot, might as well figure it out for yourself. That's the best way to be. Especially when your only choice is somebody that's going to pressure you into doing something that you really don't want to do. But that's all I got for this one. This ends the back double headers for the reporter vlog. You have a good one, and like I said, like and subscribe. Not to the reporter vlog, because I don't got a page for it, and I ain't about ready to make a page for it, because I deal with keep up with enough far as pages and podcasts, and so basically that's like and subscribe to the real and the truth, and you'll run into the reporter vlog on that page. And but that's all I got for this one. This is another episode of the reporter vlog for June 3rd. June the 3rd on a Monday. Y'all have a good one. I am gone.